Welcome back to Becci Travels. In this video, we're going to talk about David's Steakhouse. But first, we're going to talk about the cooking demonstration that they had around noon on Monday, the first fun day at sea. First off, in the demonstration, they give a handout of paper that has the 4 things on there with recipes that you can take home with you. They go into making the mushroom cappuccino soup, which consists of assorted mushrooms, onion, garlic, truffle oil, seasoning, parsley, thyme, and the head chef at the front will show you how they're making it. And then basically on the side they already have samples set aside to distribute out to the people, you know, viewing. And with the mushroom soup, you can tell they also add cream into it to thicken it. It's really silky. All the flavors come together very well. You can tell that it's soup that doesn't come out of a can or a box. On the second sample was a baby leaf spinach and fresh mushroom. This consisted of the spinach, bacon, blue cheese, portobello mushrooms, Parmesan cheese, extra virgin olive oil. They also, you know, put this together, the head chef did, and then after that they, you know, brought out the little samples. These are sample sizes, but when you make reservations, the portions will be larger. And for the third demonstration, the head chef did a broiled supreme free-range chicken, and he had placed it on top of a 4-cheese mac and cheese. With the chicken, they have with rosemary, different seasonings, and they also cooked it with port wine reduction. The mac and cheese was really good. It was really creamy. And also with the chicken, it was a good sized portion for the sample, and it was really nice. It wasn't overly cooked. It did peel apart easily. And lastly was tiramisu. That consists of mascarpone cheese, heavy cream, sugar, Kahlua, and instant coffee. The sample size was also a good portion, and the cream and everything went really well together. You could taste the Kahlua and the coffee. After the demonstration, they have a current menu of theirs on a table that you can take a look at. The cruise director will let you know that they are running a special that if you reserve, you'll get a free bottle of wine, but you have to have your dinner that night. But if you do schedule another night, you will not get the free bottle of wine as the special. We didn't schedule for that night because it was lobster night in the Normandy restaurant, and we didn't want to skip that.
For joining us today. To remind you, today you can book your table only for today. You get complimentary wine per table. Complimentary wine per table only. You can book it tonight right over here. $35 per person. So this is a great tip here.
And after sitting down at the table, the waitress will bring a sample that is compliments from the chef. For ours, it was a buffalo chicken on top of a potato medallion, and it was really good. It wasn't spicy. And also they will bring an assortment of bread and 3 different spreads to put on the bread. First is just regular butter in the middle, and then off to the right is a tapenade. On the left it was sun-dried tomato and olive oil spread. Next was the lobster bisque soup. It had toasted bread in the middle, and then on top of that, it was kind of like little bread wafers. It was really good. It wasn't like a fishy taste, and it had pieces of real lobster in it. And here was the shrimp cocktail. They really fancy up their cocktail. And here's another appetizer from the menu. It's a crab cake that sits on top of kind of like a corn salsa mixture on the bottom of it, and it was really good. And for the main entree, we both had lobster ravioli with grilled shrimp scampi and white cream sauce. Even though the plate looks huge, the lobster ravioli was really a really good size. The thickness of them were really good. And the filling inside the ravioli is really good. It's not like where they took lobster meat and pureed it. It's actually chunks of lobster with other seasonings inside of it. And for dessert, I had the chocolate sampler, and it was 4 different kinds of ways that they use chocolate. And so first off, it was white chocolate mousse, and then across the top there was like a chocolate strip just for decoration. And then it went into chocolate ice cream. I think it was like a Kahlua, and then underneath it was like a chocolate truffle. And then next was a parfait with chocolate mousse in between, whipped heavy cream, and topped off with kind of like a cookie cracker. And on the far right is a chocolate brownie, and then on top has like a vanilla bean ice cream, and then also that is topped with like a chocolate fancy garnish. The atmosphere at the David Steakhouse is really unique. There is 2 floors to it. You know, there is tables by the side where you can like overlook the ocean, and I think you might have to kind of reserve that ahead of time if you want those seatings, because I think they go fast. Sitting upstairs was a little nicer, it seemed, than downstairs. It was more open, and also because of the dome across the top, it just felt more open. And the waitresses, they're really nice. It is like going out to eat at a restaurant, so they will give you a bill because, you know, the food's not included in your cruise. It is well worth the price. You should tip your waitresses because their tips are not included. And this concludes this episode of Becci Travels. Like, comment, subscribe, and be sure to check out my other videos if you haven't already. And thanks for watching.